I don't know why my hair's always like that. Dude, I got pick one again? This shit's legendary, let me tell you. This is back-to-back pick ones. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'll take it. Show me live. Oh, one second. I'm not live. I'm so confused. No, I'm live. That's weird. Shows me not live. So confused. Alright, I'm about to be on the clock. Alright, I got CMC shares. One Tyreek Hill. I don't know why it's being stupid. As soon as I get this figured out, you guys have my full undivided attention. There we go. I just want to share this out and then all right. All right, I'm good now. Okay. Apologize. We're here. Sorry. We'll full screen it too. I'll get this off the screen. All right, so I went Tyreek because I don't think I have much Tyreek yet in BestBall. You usually either get like 1 or somewhere past 7. So I don't have Tyreek. Garrett Wilson falling a lot farther. It'd be nice to be in the back half of this draft, apparently. Let's see where we went. Gibbs and Taylor before Wilson. Why is Tua in the first round? Can someone explain why Tank Dell and Tua just went? What the hell is going on? So confused. Alright, so as far as getting 2 with Tyreek, that's just out of the picture. Okay, I guess that's not totally bad. We're coming up. We got Drake London that I'm looking at. Puka's injury scaring people off already. So we got 2 picks. I have a lot of Olave. I would love a Drake. We're not getting Drake London. So let's pivot and let's go Mike Evans. We're going to take Evans here. Then we're going to get different. I don't think I have much of Travis Kelce. So I want to get Travis Kelce locked as well. So this is a totally different. I don't think I have much of any exposure. So I don't think I have much exposure on these 3 guys specifically. So this is kind of different. We'll see if the draft board is getting weirder. And it already was. Which is it doesn't look like it is. Okay, and then there's that. We're taking Mahomes over Hurts and Allen. This shit's wild. All right. That's just wild. So other than that, no, like Tua Tank Dell. So I wonder if this guy is in 2. He's got 2 lines, and he's just trying to tank that one. That guy get Olave fell that far. That guy's got a loaded wide receiver room. Holy hell. All right, we'll be able to tell if this guy's throwing. That's wild. There's no reason to take a quarterback in the first round, yet alone you're taking Tua. That had to have been a mess up in like his rankings, I guess. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see what else this guy runs with. This guy's throwing. This guy is throwing. There's no way this guy is not like throwing, and he's got 2 lines in this. Tua Takedell, Stephon Diggs, George Pickens. Why is... That's wild. That's crazy. I like that guy. Gibbs, Barkley, Ayuk, Pittman, pretty well balanced. This guy's got, I think, out of all the ones, besides mine that I like, that one's pretty solid. Achane, Waddle, Neighbors, Bijan, that one's a little wild. Josh Allen and James Cook. Dude, you're never gonna see Tua in the first round again. I'm convinced this guy is throwing. Like, I'm fully convinced this guy is throwing this draft. Like, somebody else has a line in this draft and this guy is throwing for it, because there's no way you take a quarterback in the first round, and even if you do, it should be Josh Allen or Jalen Hurts. Like, there is no reason to take a quarterback. You can get Tua in the 9th, 10th round. I don't even know. But that's a throw line. I can tell you that's a throw line. All right, so we're coming up at the 412 week. Oh man. Both are here. So we're just gonna take that stack. It's an easy stack to get to. I'm gonna get that stack every time. So this is what we're rocking with. We get Hill, just because I have McCaffrey shares, right? It's very hard to get one of these top picks, for me at least. I barely get like a top 3, top 4 pick. I'm usually pick 7 and beyond. So I have a few Christian McCaffrey shares. I wanted to get Tyreek Hill in one. So I go Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, Kelsey, Flowers, Lamar. And now we do what I've pretty much done in a lot of drafts and starting to go running back. But as you can see, a lot of running backs go right here. But that's fine. Like the running back drop off is crazy back here. So like, I like Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon's not going to fall back to me, right? He's going to go way before. I don't like Zamir White. I kind of like Ramondre. I like Najee. I like Chase Brown, Tony Pollard. But you get Javonte back here. Tyjae Spears, if Pollard's gone, I think is a good piece to get. And then you keep going down, and like this running back, you get Gus Edwards at 126, Zeke at 128. Like there's some good running backs to just, zero RB strat it. All right, so the weird guy's coming up. We're going to see who he takes. So I guarantee if Dalton Kincaid didn't get picked here, this guy was picking Dalton Kincaid and going Allen, Cook, Kincaid. So that guy gets Pittman, Richardson, Dak, Jalen Hurts, Devontae. All right, let's see. Let's see if he's still throwing, right? He goes Stroud. Stroud makes sense. All right, let's see what else he goes. Yeah, he's throwing. He's throwing. We're going Adam. He's throwing. Can we report this guy? Like, it's helping my odds, but there's no way. There is no shot. Stroud made sense, right? Stroud made sense. Adam Thielen did not make sense. Why? Oh my God. The run at tight end is crazy there. Oh man, that is crazy. So he steals Rice from Mahomes. So he's got to be going Worthy. That'd be the only thing that makes sense to me. It's like we got running back coming up. Where are we at? We're at 72. So none of these guys make sense to take here. So I think I'm going to keep going wide receiver. Or like, do I get value at a quarterback? Right? Like, go Kyler and Lamar? But I don't think I want to do that. I'm just saying if Calvin Ridley falls to me, I'm taking Calvin Ridley. It's not even a question. Can't have nice things. I like Hollywood, but the injury scares me. I can't take Godwin with Evans. So I'm looking at Reed, Watson, and kind of Kyler. Joe Burrow there, though, too. You know what I mean. I'm going to go, honestly, this is going to be weird. I'm going to take Watson here. So now we get another pick. I'm thinking I go two strong quarterbacks. And I have a mobile quarterback. I want a pocket quarterback. I'm gonna go Joe. I'm gonna rock with Joe there. Alright, so we go back to the draft board so you guys can see it better. But that's what we're rocking with, right? I would have went I would have went honestly probably Ridley and Watson back to back, and then take a quarterback later. Um, but there's not enough wide receivers in that range, and we're coming up on like running backs here, to where the only running backs I like, Najee, Pollard. I think, when's our next pick? So we come back at 96 and 97. So we come back around the Tony Pollard range. So we still have Javonte, Devin Singletary's there. You know, if we don't get Pollard, Tyjae Spears is there. Like, we still have running backs that we could take. I don't want to take another tight end early. I do want to get another tight end, though. I think we go... We'll see when we get there. I want to take 2 running backs coming up, hopefully. We'll go back to draft board, sorry. So Jordan Love, does he have a pass catcher with Jordan Love? Not yet. Guy goes 2 tight ends before a quarterback. That one's interesting there. Samir White, right? So it has Rice, Pacheco, no Mahomes. It's kind of worrisome. McConkey, that. I don't mind McConkey with who he has at wide receiver and running back. I don't mind McConkey. This guy is throwing. Nope. That's crazy. Like, the ADPs don't even make sense. And then he takes someone like Najee. Just let Najee fall to me. This guy is something else. I honestly need to screenshot this, but oh man, this is something else. I wonder if it'll let me in since I'm in here. Can I see the draft board on this? Oh, it doesn't let you on mobile. That's just, it's ridiculous. Like, that guy's clearly throwing. All right, we're back. That's crazy. Oh, so I'm losing out on my running backs. Oh man, that sucks. This draft is weird. Like, why is Xavier Worthy? He didn't come up hurt. Why is Worthy falling that much? I'm not as high on Worthy because I liked Marquise Brown, but still. All right, there goes Worthy. Oh man, people are falling so far. Rome is kind of right in that sweet spot that I like him to be at. We'll see what this plays out as, but I'm liking where we're at. Alright, I said I was going to go 2 running back, but we're going to go Rome and a running back. We're going to go... I'm taking him early. No. We're going to go Chase. We're going to go Chase Brown there. I wanted to take Devin Singletary, but ain't gonna happen. I did get Brown and Burrow. I don't like that. Alright, so let's see where people start going again. So we're having a run at quarterback. Goff, Williams, Samuel, Shakir, Daniels, Brooks. So this guy doesn't have a single stack. He has both Williams and Love and doesn't have a pass catcher. This guy has Goff but has Laporta. Mahomes gets Worthy, so that guy took Worthy. This guy's yet to draft a quarterback. Jane Daniels, does he have a Washington pass catcher? Does not. Kyler with McBride. Okay. Purdy without a pass catcher. Like, he doesn't have Kittle, Ayuk, or Debo. You're not getting really anything else. Or at least CMC doesn't have anything there. Dak with nobody. Rich Pittman, Hurts, Smith. Takes Moss. Alright, let's see what the throwaway guy picks. Dalton Schultz, so just going full Houston. Diggs, Dell, Stroud, Schultz, Addison. So he picked normal there. I don't know why it makes the whole screen do that. Hollywood Brown finally goes in the 10th round, so he dropped a lot. A lot. I didn't want to get another Kansas City pass. Like, I couldn't take Worthy or Brown since having Kelsey and not have Mahomes. That just doesn't make sense. Lamar Zay Flowers is like, you can go Lamar and Mark Andrews. Like, that's a good thing about where Lamar's at. Zay Flowers is around him and Andrews is around him. It's pretty good to get that together. Brandon Cooks is... So, it's his first tight end. I don't know. He's got wide receiver talent. And just... It just doesn't make sense to me, but that's not my team, so. Alright, so we're coming up. Running backs. Devin Singletary might still be there. I would be amazed if he is. Jerome Ford's there. But we're looking at the hot spot of Gus Edwards and Zeke. So, I like where that's going to line up. Go Shaheed there. So this guy, Allen, gets Coleman. So I was talking about Kincaid earlier. But he goes Keon Coleman, so he gets Allen and Coleman. I feel like maybe not. So this I hate. I accidentally had this in a draft where it auto-simmed and it was Spears. I hate drafting two running backs on the same team. Like, especially these guys, right? I think we've seen it's possible, but to get Nick Chubb and Jerome Ford, it just doesn't make sense, right? Braylon Allen, that's early. That's ridiculously early. So Devin Singletary is going to follow us. I need a starting running back, 100%. And he's not. Again, I get robbed. This is the second time this guy's robbed me, right? So he robbed me of Calvin Ridley. Now he's robbing me of Devin Singletary. What the hell? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead of ADP, but I need guys. I need Zeke and I need Gus Edwards. These two guys are being two running backs I'm getting a lot of, and it just with the zero RB strategy that I'm doing in a lot of best balls. Like there's some best balls that I'm going running back, like 2 out of my first 3 picks are running back, and then that way I can get some of these guys like this. But like the way ADP is going, and this guy over here who's completely throwing his team, and just some of the picks like Braylon Allen. I like Braylon Allen, I do, but why is he going in the 10th round? I don't know. It makes no sense. So, I'm trying to make sense of these rosters. So, you guys, that is what I'm rocking with. Lamar, Chase Brown, and Zeke. But I got Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, Zay Flowers, Kelsey, Christian Watson, Burrow, Rome, Gus Edwards. So, Rome fell too far to me. I was in a spot where it makes sense to take 2 elite quarterbacks. I still have a top 5 tight end. And then the wide receivers, right? Tyreek's going to be Tyreek. But then you get Evans, who him and Baker have had some big weeks. Zay Flowers to stack with Lamar. Christian Watson. I'm taking it. You have to get exposure of all Green Bay pass catchers. Jaden Reed, Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, Dontavian Wicks. You want to get exposure to all of them in best ball because that's what they are. They're best ball receivers. Any of them could have a big week, and I think we've seen all of them have big weeks. So you want to get some exposure. So I haven't gotten a lot of Christian Watson exposure, so I got some of him in this draft. And then my running backs, like I said, Chase Brown, I just had to get a running back there. He's where I have him in my rankings. And then since I'm not going to pick in a while and I need more starting running backs than, project running backs, basically, I took Zeke and Gus Edwards, who both those guys aren't explosive running backs, but they're touchdown running backs. And Gus Edwards is in the Chargers offense. We all know is going to be a run-heavy team. He's probably not going to see the best stats, but if he can have a Jamal Williams-esque season a couple years ago when he was in Detroit, I'm fine with that. And Zeke, just because no one in Dallas's running back room has done anything to really take the reins for that RB1, RB2 spot. Goes Isaiah Likely. I'm pretty sure there's tight end. Like, what is this guy doing, brother? Someone send this guy some help. Mentally send him some help. Look at this guy's roster. Okay, we can go to it. It doesn't do justice the roster. Look at where he's taking people. He takes Tua. He takes Dell there. It's not Dell, but Dell there. Diggs. Takes Pickens there. Stroud makes sense. Then takes Thielen there. Takes Eckler there. Najee makes sense. Schultz there, I think, makes sense. Anderson there makes sense. And then takes Isaiah Likely and Chuba Hubbard. So he's throwing for somebody. There's no reason I like Isaiah Likely, but there's no reason to take him over tight end ones. Like, there's no reason Cole Kmet, who's the other one there? Cole Kmet, Pat Freiermuth, Luke Musgrave's a name still there. Kate Otton's a starter, right? Doesn't make sense. All right, so we're coming up again. We're at 3 running backs. So let's see running back wise where we're at. So we're like 20 picks away. Where are we at when we pick again? We're at pick 160. I'm going to go ahead and pick more running backs here. I'm pretty confident in my wide receiver room. None of these guys really stand out as people I need to take right now either. So we're going to go 2 running backs here. And I know exactly who I'm taking. One of the guys I'm taking yet again a lot. So these guys are probably going to burn me. But I'm going to take Jalen Wright. And then I'm going to take Bucky Erb. I love Bucky Irving. I think his ADP is nowhere where it needs to be. Had a good showing in the preseason game, which is what I like. I don't think Rashard White is a, you know, explosive-esque running back who is very, very good. I think he's good, but he got so much volume because there was no one else behind him. I think getting a versatile running back like Bucky Irving there kind of creates some competition. So if, like, I don't know if they show it. No, they don't show it here. But the running back room in Tampa, like Bucky Irving, I am just going to say is running back 2. I think it's Sean Tucker and Chase Edmonds, maybe. I think of the other 2 running backs, so I love Bucky Irving there. And then Jalen Wright is just a history with Raheem Mostert. Jeff Wilson, I think, is there, but we saw Achane go down with an injury as well, so he's a speedster. He's in Miami. There are situations to where he's going to get on the field. So we'll see what that looks like. We'll go back to the draft board so you guys can see where we're at. So this guy goes Baker, gets Chris Godwin a stack. Guy goes Dobbs and Wicks. Has Jordan Love. All right, now that makes sense, right? Stafford, Levis doesn't have a stack. Will Levis Dion, okay. Goes Rodgers with his first pick and Breece Hall. Not my cup of tea. You get the quarterback and running back. That's worrisome. Guy goes McLaughlin and Williams. Don't love that. Ricky alone on San Fran makes sense. Watson Purdy, I like that as a kind of a sneaky one. But he doesn't have anyone to go with him, right? Those guys aren't rushing quarterbacks. He needs someone to go with Watson and Purdy. He doesn't have anyone there. T-Law, Dak. No one to go with T-Law and Dak. All right, let's see who the thrower gets. I mean, we're getting back to where a lot of these guys don't matter, but I have a feeling he's going to take someone stupid again. I feel like that ADP is not far off. Look at, okay. That's wild. Goes Gino, Jalen. I don't even know. There's no pass catchers forward. Seattle left. Herbert's there. Interesting. Herbert goes there. He's got... Man, that's a nice back half stack. I like this guy's lineup. I really do. He gets the Richardson Pittman stack. Gets Ayuk, Cooper, solid wide receiver room. Gets 2 studs at running back. Gets McConkey and a late Herbert. Brock Bowers, TJ Hawkinson. That tight end room is a little worrisome. And then his back half running backs, I like Tajay. I like Trey Benson. Rico Dowdle could be something, but it's a running back nonetheless. So we're coming up. We're looking at 2551. I'm just gonna probably punt at tight end after Kelsey. But we'll see where we're at with wide receiver. Mitchell's fall. If Mitchell gets swiped from me, me and this guy are gonna have a conversation one way or another. That guy just go Minshew? Interesting. I'm a Minshew guy. Interesting. What are they saying? It's Mike Williams. Like, am I missing something with Mitchell falling 20 spots? I'm going to take it. And then you know what? I'm going to take another guy that I end up taking, I think, quite a bit, Darnell Mooney. With Rondell Moore going down, I don't know why Mooney's not going higher. That doesn't make sense. So, quite a bit of rookies on this team, a lot more than I thought I'd have. Rocking with Rome, Wright, Irving, and Mitchell, but I like those kind of rookies. Alright, so we'll go back to the draft board. Jesus. Baker, Quentin, Johnston, Juwanu Smith. This guy's on a roll lately. Goes Mike Williams. With how far Mike Williams fell, go for it. Might have 2-5-7-1 build. Do you need, though? My question, going 3 quarterbacks, I don't think is bad, because if like one gets hurt and then you only have one left and then they're on a bye, like, I get it. I don't think taking Minshew where he took him at, though, because I think you end up... I mean, I guess as far as starting quarterbacks, you get Derek Carr, Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold / JJ. I would take a shot at Bo Nix. If there are guys to take shots on, I don't think you need to take Minshew there, especially with your quarterbacks he has. His Caleb and Jordan Love, they're not the biggest like mobile quarterbacks. They're not the biggest mobile quarterbacks, so like that's what you're more worried about. Like I would be worried of the build I have with Lamar, just to a mobile quarterback, and then Burrow's been hurt, you know. Oh, we get the random guy. Hold on, we get random. Let's see what he takes. Come on, surprise us. He's just gonna auto. It was Ty Chandler. I'm gonna assume that's an auto, and then it's Ray Davis. We'll see, but I'm assuming it's another auto. This guy's unpicked in 5 picks. That's wild. I think we are getting to the tight end range, like Chig's there. So yeah, he's autoed. He made enough bad picks to where he's autoing now. But yeah, as far as where I'm at, 2-5-7-1-1. So I'm either going to get a third tight end or a third quarterback, and I think I might go quarterback here just because I have Lamar. I don't want to risk just Joe Burrow. So I might get a third. So we're up. Up in 7 picks. Yeah, we're up at 7 picks. I'm looking at Chig. If I can get Chig, I'd be happy. And then I can wait. I might be able to wait a little bit. And then there are some tight ends back in the draft that we can get. So Chig is kind of ideal of my next pick. If Douglas is sitting there. And he goes Chig. Okay. All right. I hate everything. That hurts the soul. Ben Baby. So we're... Do I have a Dallas pass catcher? Nope. I'm going to take someone a little early, but I want to get... Oh. No, so I'm going to take someone early. Then we'll regroup on this next pick, right? So we got some time. I don't want to take Ben Sinnott. I really don't. I think I'm done with running backs. There's wide receivers. I'm going to take a Dallas pass catcher, and we're going to go Jalen Tolbert. I like Tolbert. I think he could be a good best ball wide receiver. I don't think he's a starting lineup receiver at all. So we got 3 picks left. We're at 2, 6, 8, 1. So I need 2 tight ends. That's what I'm going with, because if Kelsey goes down, I'm not depending on any one of these guys to be the guy going forward. I kind of want a 2. I kind of want a 2. So go back to draft board though. D-Hop, Tyler Boyd, Will Levis. I'm sorry, what? Brendan Rice? I don't think I've seen Brendan Rice taken once. I don't know where his ADP... Does it show his ADP? It will show his ADP. What the hell? Who took Ray McLeod? Was this guy throwing 2 almost? That guy's got an ugly lineup. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. Okay. That's wild. That's a last pick guy. That is not. Let me take him right now, guy. There any other stupid ones? No. There any out of the running back? Foreman. Foreman just had a big injury too. That is. Go to draft board. Who took Foreman? Why am I not seeing Foreman? So this guy, I think this guy's throwing too. If we're being a little honest, I think this guy's throwing too. So he's taking Foreman that just had the big injury. Apparently he's practicing, but he takes Ray McLeod, Josh Reynolds. He takes a third quarterback of Minshew with who he's got. That's just wild. That's wild. Then this guy he's got DJ Chark and he adds Brendan Rice. It has J.K. Dobbins. That's just wild. No one's taking Brendan Rice. I think that's like one of the only times I've seen Brendan Rice taken. And he takes him in the 17th round. So that sucks. Just kind of hoping I get him next. We'll see where we're at, though. Alright, so wanted tight ends. So Dawson Knox is definitely one that I want in best ball. And the other one I'm going to add is Jelani Woods. Those are my tight ends. That is what I'm rocking with my 3 tight ends. And now we have the decision. I don't think there's a quarterback worth taking anymore. They're all backups. Sam Darnold, maybe. Brissett, probably going to start for New England. AOC's there, so there's nobody there. We're going to look at either another wide receiver or another running back. But we have the last pick of the draft. So I'm going to... We'll go through and look at some names. Eric Gray's a name. Frank Gore Jr. is a name. So I'm just going to throw these names in there so I don't forget. Eric Gray. Why is Kendra falling? He didn't fall anymore. So those are 2 guys there. Wide receivers. I don't think there's... really anybody. We're going to look, though. So, Van Jefferson's a name I'm going to throw in there. Smith's a name I'm going to throw in there. Oh, we got plenty of time. That might be it. I don't think there's like anybody else that I'm really looking at. I'll throw Thresh in there. Just for shits and gigs. I say, didn't Brandon Powell have... He had a semi-decent year last year, did he not? Yeah, he had some up and down ways, but... I feel like I remember hearing his name. Kind of like Smith. This is just ugly. So, Van Jefferson on Pittsburgh, Smith, Thrash, or Elijah Moore. You know what? Yet again, for shits and gigs, we're going to go Smith. I think I have quite a bit of them, but... Alright, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll probably do another Best Ball stream next week. We'll probably get some more, so that is it for that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know who you liked on the roster and who